What's up guys, this is Jonathan with South Coast Designs. I'm here to give you a quick, fun, and easy DIY fidget spinning toy that you can make yourself with a few parts from Lowe's and a couple of skateboard bearings. In the beginning of this video, I will show you another plan that I had for a different set of fidget toys that they're a little bit more involved using maybe wood, micarta, or even plexiglass. So you'll see that sketch up right in the beginning of the video, and then after that you'll go into how to actually make one of these fidget spinning toys. So let's get to it. Okay, here's the other design sketched up, and it's using 4 different bearings this time. The main bearing and then the other 3 as weights. I made it here in cardboard just to see if the design matched up. But if you want to see this design, make sure to give it 500 likes and I'll make another video showing you how to make this with different materials like wood, micarta, and even plexiglass, and that'll be another cool video. So make sure to thumbs this up to get that next video. In this next part of the video, I'll show you the things I used to fidget with, like this pen where I would flip it around my thumb. It's a fun thing to do, but sometimes I'd drop it and it'd be noisy. And this next part, make sure kids don't play with knives. Make sure you have adult supervision. But I used to do this at work, at home. It's fun clicking this knife, and I don't know what it is, but it's just very satisfying, but dangerous. So this takes care of the first part with it being noisy, and the second part with it being very dangerous. Flipping this knife is cool, but it's not always accepted everywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into what you need for this DIY project. You're going to need some acorn nuts, a wooden dowel, some skateboard bearings, some knockout seals, 2 split ring hangers, and some finish washers. You can use some foam like I'm using here, or tape, wood, whatever you need for this split ring hanger, because these 2 pieces are kind of wide. Okay, you're going to have to modify this knockout seal. You're going to have to bend the tabs over and bend them back and forth till they all snap off. And you're going to have to take your dowel and shave it down to the size of the bearing. Okay, so the total cost for these 2 spinners is about $9.44 before taxes at the time of this video. I tried to use speed cream and that doesn't work. It's best to use bearings without any grease or lubricant because they're going to be under no load and they'll spin much faster this way. I went with the Alpha Blacks from Superfly. These are pretty good bearings and they only cost $10 for 8. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into the assembly of this fidget toy. Alright, take one side of your hanger, put your bearing with whatever you decided to fill that space, and put the 2 hangers together. You'll find it a little bit harder on this side because both of the hangers have threads. So you have to be careful of that. You have to start that screw, push it all the way close, and then screw it the rest of the way through. It's different on the other side, the one that's on the table, because both of those holes are just straight. There's no threads on either of them. Okay, here's a quick tip before you start this project. Make sure to take all your bearings and test them out. See which one spins fast and long, and this is the bearing that you're going to want to use for your fidget toy. This will also give you a good idea on how the bearing will perform in this fidget toy. Sometimes you'll find out when you start tightening the nuts, this fidget toy will be too tight and will kind of pinch the bearing, which will decrease the performance of your bearing. So if this happens, just back off the screws a little bit and it should perform the same or better than what it did without the fidget toy on it. Okay, whenever you get everything put together, like I said, test it out and then make sure everything's working good, and then take your caps and attach them to the dowel. I just use hot glue, but you can use whatever you have handy. Hot glue is just easy for me, but you can use epoxy, super glue, anything you have around. And some tips whenever you have this thing going. If you hear it rubbing, that's probably because your dowel is too short. Or if it rubs whenever you move it from side to side, your dowel may be too skinny and it's letting it ride in between that bearing without it being very snug. So you want to get a nice tight fit on this so it stays in place. After all that's done, now you just pick it up and play with it. It's It's a good toy stress reliever. You can even put it on the table and spin it like this. As you see, it's kind of wobbly a little bit. You can try to balance this out, but it's not really worth it. You're really just starting and stopping it all the time anyway, so just keep on playing with it and having fun. I think this one right here spins for about 42-43 seconds on a spin. If you hold in your hand and spin it, you'll get a better performance because it won't be wobbling all over the place, and your spin times will increase. Every bearing will give different spin times, especially these are just stainless steel bearings. If they were ceramic bearings, they'd be more, but they're just stainless steel, cheap, something fun to play with, something you can throw in your pocket, and you can make 8 of them. So that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this fidget toy that I made. Maybe you can come up with a different way that you can make it and make it better. There's plenty of options you can do, but this was just a quick and easy one. A little bit over $5 for each, but tons of fun nonetheless. Thank you for stopping by, and I appreciate you finishing this video. Make sure to thumbs this video up, share this video with your friends, and if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I do unboxing, reviews, and how-tos. I do new videos every Friday, so make sure to check back and see what's next. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.